interview series. Today I'm interviewing British band Similar Jones, and I'm joined by Steve Bardill, keyboardist and singer. Hi, Steve.
Hello there.
And Rich David, guitarist. Hi, Rich. How are you? Nice to see you. Can you tell the Northampton music followers a little bit about Similar Jones? So, when did you first get together, and what was the inspiration behind it?
Well, Richard, you follow on?
Well, yeah, we got together really from the ashes of a previous band, Rain, that we formed at school. Steve and I were at secondary school together, so we were playing since we were sort of 14, 15. We used to borrow the school PA and go and do gigs, and then try and go to school the next day and fail miserably. But so we were in a sort of teenage band, and then when that finished, we had a few gigs to honour, and that's how Similar Jones came about. Really, we just very quickly had to put together sort of friends who played and just honour those gigs.
And who were the people in the band?
Well, the original.
We had on drums, we had Matt Donovan.
Yeah, Matt Donovan
on drums, and then on bass guitar, John Minney, and saxophone, we had Steve O'Gorman.
So not the same people. Oh, so Steve O'Gorman still plays with you?
On and off.
Yeah.
So who's in the band today? It's a five-piece band, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the band now, obviously we've had various lineups, but the band now, me and Rich are the mainstays of the band.
Yes.
And then we've got Tony Sketchley on saxophone.
We've got Mark Griffiths on bass.
And Luke Goddard on drums.
And backing vocals. And he also does our recordings and production, because he's a bit of a whiz at that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But we use, various different depths.
Yeah.
Like Steve O'Gorman still plays with us, sometimes with Tony. It's great to have the two saxes.
And Alan Savage on drums, and Martin Wilde.
Yes.
And Mark Allen on drums.
Because you're very popular, aren't you? You play a sort of a wide array of events, don't you?
Yeah, I think we do a lot. I think we do quite a variety of music, and we do probably quite retro guitar music, like 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
And it always seems to go downhill. I mean, I remember we did
60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s we cut.
I remember we did a gig for a sixth form, Thomas Beckett sixth form, and so we were a little bit worried because they were all 18 or whatever. We're thinking, well, we're playing stuff from the 60s, but actually, that it went down really well, and we're just playing like Beatles stuff, the Rolling Stones,
and Brown Eyed Girl,
and they loved it.
Always gets the dance room.
Yeah.
Go.
You do covers, don't you? A lot of the time, but you also do original material. So when you do original material, what is the process? Who writes the stuff and then kind of how is it transitioned into a song?
Well, I think one of us tends to just write a little snippet of a song, maybe a verse or just a chorus or maybe just a melody line, and then bring it to the other one, and they sort of take it on and just finish it off. It's great having like a sounding board to sort of, because I know you don't want to fall into sort of predictable routines when you're writing, so I think it's very good to have a co-writer to sort of take a song somewhere where perhaps you wouldn't have done it yourself.
Yes, and you have to bounce any idea off someone, don't you? Or someone else. And so you have that with
recorded
each other.
quite a lot of original material a few years ago, and we're hoping to bring more of that back into the set soon.
Yes, because you're writing on some things now.
But some of the places and venues that we play, they all want party music, so you can't really do a lot of your own stuff.
Yes, of course.
They want what they've got at home or on their iPod.
But the music festival is a good opportunity to do original music, because you get a lot of music fans, I think, into the town who want to hear original creative music.
Yes.
So I think this festival is great for sort of championing, original writers and stuff.
Do you think having a music festival in Northampton, do you think that it helps the town and raises the profile of
the town? Definitely, yes, yeah. Because the thing is, you're putting something on that's very, individual, different sorts of music. You've got a jazz stage, you've got a classical stage. I'm not too sure whether you're doing an opera stage this year.
Yeah, the classical stage generally is opera to
you
choral.
You should do that next year.
Yeah.
You should do opera next year.
Perhaps, yeah.
I reckon you've got the vocal to do an opera.
An opera?
Yeah.
Some good idea.
You can get Tony.
Yeah.
You can get Tony to join you.
Tony could join us, yeah. And actually next year is the Euro Football Championships, so I reckon we should do Ness and Dormer.
Well,
when England win the European Championship.
I better start learning it.
No, it's great. I think
Hold your breath.
like for the festival, because it gets people into the town, you see, and then you get a real buzz during the festival in the town centre because you've got music going on at all these different venues,
Yeah.
and it really changes the culture and the environment of the town. I think it's brilliant.
And
Is it-
especially this, especially in Market Square, a massive area, you know, and not only that, where the jazz stage is,
Yes.
it's like an amphitheatre, you know, it reminds you of going to, say, Italy or somewhere like that, and especially how it's all set out. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's the good thing, you know, you've got so many different stages, something for everyone.
Yeah, the
you know.
Guildhall courtyard is stunning, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Market Square, I think, is the largest market square in the UK.
Yeah.
I believe that's a fact.
We've got to fill it.
But the
It's
thing
gorgeous.
is, you know, there's a lot going
Oh,
for
we do.
Northampton.
Last year it was really buzzing. By the time
Yeah.
5 o'clock in the evening came, the place was hopping, really hopping.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
So out of 10, how much do you love what you do?
I would say 11 for me.
Turns to 11. Yeah, 10. Oh, it's absolute everything.